What is up, everybody? Welcome on in. This is Chris with Hobby Legends, and we are ripping another 9 boxes of 2024 Marvel's Masterpiece 92 Platinum. And these 9 boxes are the leftover 9 from our previous break. And thanks again, everybody, for joining us. And like always, feel free to put your spot in chat, and let's see if we can find something low-numbered for you. So let's free our 9 boxes of fun and get started. All right, there we go. Good luck, everybody. What is up, Mister? What is up, Murphine? Thanks for joining, and let's see if we got some Doom action for you. Come on. I would like to see something other than a pink lasers. All right, box 1 has been freed. Let's see if we can get something nice today. I'm going to lead off with Nick Fury, followed by Daredevil on the corner box creations. And our first hit today is going to Iron Man on the holo foil. So there you go, Tony Stark on the board in the very first pack. And then Blob to finish off pack number 1. Ooh, nice. Going to see our first bit of numbered action. We got a pink lasers coming up. And very cool, it is going to Loki on the pink lasers. So there you go, Loki on the board with some numbered action. And he is 874 of 992 on the pink lasers. And behind him is going to be a leader on the lenticular. And then Sabretooth to finish off our pack. Oh, is that what it ended up going for? 5,500 bucks? Very, very nice. I mean, it's so tough with those golden treasures. And there's Daredevil, followed by Hulk on the corner box creations. And then we're going to have Bishop on the clear. And Tombstone to finish off the pack. But I mean, anytime when you have like a 101, it's almost like name your price. And there's Deathlock on the rainbow fantastic covers. Followed by Shadowcat on the canvas, and then Shadowcat again to finish off our pack. I was wondering, did you put it in offer at all? Because you said, what was it listed for? 7 grand and then sold for 55. And there's Black Panther on the fantastic covers. Followed by Colossus on the clear. And then Nightcrawler to finish off our pack. But I'm hoping this golden treasure talk, and we're going to end up finding one in our boxes, because we've only seen one so far out of all of our platinum rips. And there's Nick Fury on the blue tracks cover variant, followed by Nightcrawler on the canvas, and then Adam Warlock to finish off the pack. And I probably should check. I wonder if the guy, like, because we did pull the Magneto one, I wonder if that ever made it to eBay. And there's Wolverine on the cover variant, and then Wolvie again, this time on the clear. But we can always use some more Wolverine action. And there's Strong Guy on the cover variant rainbow, followed by Adam Warlock on the canvas, and then Spidey hanging out in the back of the pack. And there's Strong Guy on the cover variant, and I think we have a leather behind him. We sure do, and it's going to Scarlet Witch on the leather. So first time we've seen a leather so far today. And there's Spidey on the canvas. Followed by Namorita on the rainbow, and then Silver Sable to finish off our pack. Oh, Speedball. There we go. He was really holding on to Archangel. So Archangel on the leather. Followed by Silver Surfer on the blue tracks. And then Psylocke to finish off our pack. Oh, man. So we're going to lead off with Dr. Doom, but you see what's behind Doctor. We have a red PMG coming up. So good luck, everybody. Precious Metals gem is going to Namor the Submariner. So there you go, Namor spot on the red PMG. So very cool that we found a PMG. So we should also see the Metallurgy today in this case. So there you go, Namor on the red Precious Metals gem. And for Namor, he is 74 of 100 on the red PMG. Very, very nice. And we'll give that a wipe down. I do believe that is just a little card dust on him. And up next, we have Wonder Man on the canvas. And then Hawkeye on the rainbow to finish off our pack. No, we'll have to check the solds on Magneto because I'm trying to think how long ago it was when we pulled it. I want to say it was like maybe 4 months ago when we pulled the Magneto. All right, box number 2. What do you got for us? We're going to lead off with White Queen, followed by Thanos on the corner box creations, and then Bullseye on the canvas, and Black Panther to finish off our pack. And we do have some more numbered action, pink lasers coming up, and that is going to Farrell on the pink lasers. And for Farrell, she is 166 of 992 on the pink lasers, followed by Dormammu on the leather. Did you have a fiber cloth back there too, Ryan? A fiber cloth? To try to very gently wipe down the PMG. And Mr. Fantastic to finish off our pack. If you go downstairs and ask Preston, we have several downstairs. And there's Cable on the corner box creations, followed by Mephisto on the canvas. And there's Black Panther on the cover variant. And behind him, a little Magneto action with Magneto on the clear. And there's Thor on the Fantastic covers, followed by Storm on the canvas. Ooh, nice. We're going to see a red Prism. And Flame On. Going to Human Torch on the red Prism cover variant. Very cool. Putting the Human Torch spot on the board. And for Johnny, he is 57 of 292 on the red Prism. Followed by Deathbird on the clear. And then Lizard to finish off our pack. And there's Mr. Fantastic on the cover variant. Followed by Blob on the canvas. And some Wolverine action with Wolvie on the rainbow cover variant. Followed by Green Goblin on the clear. And Black Cat to finish off our pack. And there's Professor X on the cover variant. Followed by Sabretooth on the canvas. And then Havoc to finish off our pack. Ooh, and there's a lenticular going to Mojo. And Rainbow behind him. Oh, nice. That's a little Remy LeBeau action with Gambit on the rainbow. And Bullseye to finish off our pack. And there's Tombstone on the canvas. And Blue Tracks behind him. That is going to Hobgoblin. So putting the Hobgoblin spot on the board with a Blue Tracks. And final pack here of box number 2. Ooh, nice. We're going to see our first Plexi today. So Rainbow in the back is going to Captain Britain. And our Plexi is going to Sleepwalker. So there you go, Sleepwalker spot on the Plexi. And that brings us to box number 3. All right, box 3. Let's see some low numbered action. I want to see a Seismic Gold or lower. We're going to start off with a Battle Spectrum, though. Thing versus Hulk on the Battle Spectrum. Putting the Battle Spectrum spot on the board. And up next, we're going to have Jean Grey on the Holo Foil. And Green Goblin to finish off our pack. And we do have some more numbered action. It's going to be a Pink Lasers for Mole Man on the Pink Lasers cover variant. And for Mole Man, he is 232 of 692. And behind him is going to be White Queen on the lenticular. And then Black Widow to finish off our pack. And there's Silver Surfer on the corner box creations. Followed by Tombstone on the clear. And Moon Knight to finish off our pack. And there's Star-Lord on the Fantastic covers. followed by Strong Guy on the canvas. And we do have another rainbow coming up, and very cool, going to Spidey on the Corner Box Creations rainbow. Followed by Wonder Man on the clear, and Electro to finish off our pack. And there's Professor X on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Lizard on the canvas. And there's Human Torch on the clear, followed by Morbius on the rainbow. Cover variant for Colossus, followed by Thing on the canvas. And there's Quicksilver on the leather, followed by Deathbird on the blue tracks. Black Cat on the canvas. And behind Miss Hardy, we're going to have Mojo on the rainbow. And there's Phoenix on the cover variant. And behind her, a little Steve Rogers action with Captain America on the leather. All right, we have a red prism coming up. Ooh, very cool. What a nice color match. Daredevil on the red prism. So there you go, Matt Murdock. And for Daredevil, he is 448 of 492 on the red prism. Followed by Havoc on the canvas, and then Phoenix to finish off our box. And that brings us to box number 4. Yeah, no, anything lenticular, make sure it's as a hit. Yeah. And there's one for the random. It is Thing and Human Torch on the Corner Box Creations, followed by Colossus on the canvas. And we do have a pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to Sauron on the pink lasers. And for Sauron, he is 367 of 992. And behind him is going to be Bullseye on the lenticular. And Luke Cage to finish off our pack. And there's Moon Knight on the fantastic covers, followed by Phoenix on the clear. And then Magneto to finish off our pack. And there's Mole Man on the cover variant, followed by Phoenix on the canvas. And some more cap action, this time on the Corner Box Creations, followed by Strong Guy on the clear. Ooh, very cool. A little action for Venom on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Followed by Black Panther on the canvas. And there's Adam Warlock on the cover variant, followed by Bullseye on the clear. And there's Mr. Fantastic on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Mr. Fantastic again, but this time on the canvas. So a fantastic pack for Reed Richards. And there's Leader on the cover variant. And it, ooh, even better, we found wood for Black Widow. There you go, Black Widow spot on the wood. And for those that do not know, they are not numbered, but they are 1 in every 72 packs. So very nice hit here for Black Widow. And there's Professor X on the canvas, followed by Ghost Rider on the rainbow. And there's the Unstoppable Juggernaut on the leather, followed by Namor on the blue tracks. And Dazzler to finish off our pack. And final pack here of box number 4. And there's Wolverine on the canvas, followed by Major Victory on the rainbow. Let's see if we can find some numbered action for Wolverine, because we found him on quite a few different parallels so far. And there's Captain America on the fantastic covers, followed by Quasar on the holofoil. And Bishop to finish off our pack. Ooh, we do have some more numbered action. And there's Bishop again, this time on the pink lasers. And for Bishop, he is 307 of 992 on the pink lasers. And behind him is going to be Sauron on the lenticular. And there's Cyclops on the corner box creations, followed by Lizard on the clear. Cover variant for Cable, followed by Namor on the canvas. Ooh, and we got our second Battle Spectrum card, and this one is Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Followed by Mephisto on the clear. And there's Doc Ock on the Blue Tracks cover variant, followed by Deathbird on the canvas. And there's Green Goblin on the cover variant, followed by Shadowcat on the clear. And Rainbow coming up, and that is going to Colossus on the Rainbow cover variant, followed by Hobgoblin on the canvas. And there's Black Widow on the cover variant, followed by some Doom action on the leather. Come on, Dr. Doom, we want to see you in low numbered form. And Mr. Fantastic to finish off our pack. And there's Silver Surfer on the canvas, followed by the Enchantress on the rainbow. And leather coming up, and that is going to Sauron on the leather, followed by Johnny Blaze on the blue tracks. And final pack here of box number 5. And there's Dazzler on the canvas, followed by Loki on the rainbow. Alright, box number 6. What goodies do you have for us? We still have not seen our Metallurgy either. So come on, which one of you 4 boxes has it? And there's Spider-Gwen on the corner box creations, followed by Electro on the canvas. Oh my goodness, yeah, some of the old school Marvel cards, they go for a ton. But yeah, that is a massive price. And there's Captain Britain on the pink lasers. And for Captain Britain, he is 767 of 992 on the pink lasers. And behind him, we're going to have Sleepwalker on the leather. And there's another one for the random. It is Thor and Hulk on the double shot, followed by Bishop on the canvas, and then Spidey hanging out in the back of the pack. And we do have another pink lasers coming up. And this one is going to Morbius on the pink lasers cover variant. And for Morbius, he is 202 of 692. And behind him is going to be Hobgoblin on the clear. And then Wonder Man to finish off our pack. And there's Star-Lord and Rocket on the corner box creations, followed by Shatterstar on the canvas. Oh, I definitely would, yeah. I mean, how does it look? Does it look like it'll grade? Because, I mean, dude, having a PSA 10 of those cards, that is crazy. I'm wondering what the pop count is. And there's Electro on the cover variant, followed by Black Widow on the clear. And there's Bishop on the cover variant, followed by Mole Man on the canvas. And Black Panther on the rainbow cover variant, followed by Shatterstar on the clear. And then Night Thrasher to finish off her pack. Oh, and it's worth the risk. I mean, if the PSA 10s are selling for that much, and there's Shatterstar on the cover variant, followed by Apocalypse on the canvas. And we do have another lenticular coming up, and this one is going to the Enchantress. And behind her is going to be a Rainbow for Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. And then Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, to finish off her pack. And there's Leader on the canvas. And Blue Tracks behind him is going to Ultron. And Mr. Sinister to finish off her pack. Alright, we do have another Plexi coming up. So Rainbow in the back is going to Nova. And our Plexi is going to Deathlock. So Deathlock on the Plexi. I was getting excited. I thought we had our Metallurgy. It was another Plexi. And there's Deathlock on the fantastic covers, followed by Deathlock again on the canvas. Ooh, and another pink lasers coming up, and that is going to Sleepwalker on the pink lasers. So Sleepwalker having a pretty good break with this one and the Plexi from earlier. And he is 577 of 992 on the pink lasers. And behind him is going to be Psylocke on the leather. And Deathbird to finish off her pack. And there's Namor on the corner box creations, followed by Luke Cage on the canvas. And Hobgoblin on the cover variant, followed by Moon Knight on the clear. And Silver Surfer to finish off her pack. And there's Black Panther on the corner box creations, followed by Magneto on the canvas, and Dazzler to finish off her pack. Ooh, we got another red prism coming up. And this one is going to Apocalypse on the red prism cover variant. And for Apocalypse, he is 73 of 292 on the red prism cover variant. And behind him is Mole Man on the clear. And Cable to finish off her pack. And there's Silver Surfer on the cover variant, followed by Johnny Blaze on the canvas. And there's Leader on the cover variant Rainbow, followed by Black Panther on the clear. And Black Widow to finish off her pack. And there's Dazzler on the cover variant, followed by Darkhawk on the canvas. And Lenticular coming up. And this one is going to Silver Sable on the Lenticular, followed by Scarlet Witch on the Rainbow. And there's Ultron on the canvas. And Blue Tracks behind him, going to Magneto. And Electro to finish off her pack. Ooh, we got another thick one. Is it going to be a Plexi or Metallurgy? Alright, we got another Plexi. So Rainbow in the back is going to Archangel. And who have we found this round? That is going to Nick Fury on the Plexi. So there you go, Nick Fury spot on the Plexi. And there's Thor, followed by Iron Man on the corner box creations. Up next, we're going to have Nightmare on the canvas. Ooh, very cool. All right, we have a Seismic Gold coming up. Good luck, everybody. Oh, what a break. Daredevil strikes again, this time on the Seismic Gold to 92. Very nice. Daredevil got the color match red prism earlier, and now the Seismic Gold. And for the Man Without Fear, he is 49 of 92 on the Seismic Gold. So very, very nice break today for Daredevil. And behind him is going to be Sleepwalker on the lenticular. And there's our third Battle Spectrum card. It is Captain America versus Red Skull. Followed by Storm on the clear. And then Storm again to finish off our pack. And there's Johnny Blaze on the cover variant. Followed by Hulk on the canvas. And there's Captain Marvel on the corner box creations. Followed by Psylocke on the clear. And Sabretooth to finish off our pack. What is up, Andrew? Thanks for joining. And we do have another Blue Tracks coming up. And that is going to Super Scroll on the Blue Tracks cover variant. Followed by She-Hulk on the canvas. And Tombstone to finish off our pack. And there's Darkhawk on the cover variant. Followed by Mr. Sinister on the clear. And Rainbow coming up. And that's going to Mole Man on the Rainbow cover variant. Followed by Nomad on the canvas. And my co-pilot Ryan is not going to say Mole Man anymore. We hit too many parallels for him. And there's Ultron on the cover variant. And behind him, we're going to have a leather. Ooh, even better. That is a wood for Green Goblin. Very nice. So we have found wood twice. And there you go. Green Goblin spot on the wood. And Adam Warlock to finish off our pack. And there's Weapon Omega on the canvas. Followed by the Unstoppable Juggernaut on the rainbow. And then Spidey hanging out in the back of the pack. And there's Spidey again, this time on the leather. And Blue Tracks behind him is going to Deathlock. Ooh, very cool. We have found it. Our case hit the Metallurgy. Good luck, everybody. So our rainbow in the back is going to Quicksilver. And our Metallurgy. Oh, it could only be one. There you go, Scott Summers. Cyclops on the Metallurgy. Very, very cool. Congrats at the Cyclops spot. I don't think we've seen much of anything for him yet, but striking on the Metallurgy. So very cool to grab the case hit. And that brings us to our final box of the break. I don't know how big we're going to go yet, but we definitely will be ripping. I don't know if we'll do 30 full cases or not. All right, final box. What goodies do you have in store for us? We're going to lead off with Sandman, followed by Venom on the corner box creations. And up next, we're going to have a holo foil, and that's a worthy one. Going to Thor on the holo foil. And Lizard to finish off our pack. And we do have another Pink Lasers coming up. And that is going to Quicksilver on the Pink Lasers cover variant. And for Quicksilver, he is 584 of 692. Followed by Nomad on the lenticular. And there's Dazzler on the cover variant. Followed by Silver Sable on the clear. And Black Cat to finish off our pack. And there's Nova on the corner box creations. And then Cable on the canvas. And we will rip a ton more. And Rainbow coming up. Ooh, very cool. What a break for the Battle Spectrum spot. Thing versus Hulk on the Rainbow Battle Spectrum. Very nice showing today for the Battle Spectrum spot. This is the 4th one we've hit. And the rainbows are very, very tough. And there's Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, on the clear. And there's Phoenix on the cover variant rainbow. Followed by Green Goblin on the canvas. And Mephisto to finish off our pack. And there's Johnny Blaze on the clear. Followed by North Star on the rainbow. And Moon Knight on the cover variant. Followed by Black Widow on the canvas. Leaving us with 4 packs to go in this one. Come on, last 4. One more numbered card, please and thank you. And there's Beast on the leather. And blue tracks behind him. Going to Darkhawk. And Sabretooth to finish off our pack. And there's Moon Knight on the canvas. Followed by Cyclops on the rainbow. So adding one more goodie to the Cyclops spot. Iceman on the cover variant. Followed by Jubilee on the leather. And Tombstone to finish off our pack. And there it is, everybody, our final pack of the break. Can we see some last pack magic? And yes, we can. So we have one more numbered card coming up. It's going to be a red Prism. And it's going to Major Victory on the red Prism. And for Major Victory, he is 36 of 492 on the red Prism. And our final parallel is going to be Iceman on the canvas. And then Shadowcat to finish off the break. And then just one red Prism to add. Thank you. All right, let's start off with our PMG. Very, very cool for Namor the Submariner on the red PMG to 100. And next up, a little bit lower, we did find Seismic Gold today for Daredevil to 92. And then our red Prisms start off with the cover variants. We found Apocalypse and Human Torch, and those are both the 292. And our regular red Prisms to 492. We found Daredevil on such a great looking color match. And Major Victory. Up next, we'll go through our pink lasers. Starting off with the cover variants to 692. Leading off with Quicksilver. Followed by Sleepwalker. Up next, we have Morbius. And then our regular pink lasers to 992. We found Captain Britain. Bishop. Sauron. Mole Man. That's a cover variant for Mole Man. And then Feral and Loki. Now let's get into our case hit. We found Cyclops on the Metallurgy. And then our Plexis, we found Nick Fury, Deathlock, and Sleepwalker. And we did get pretty lucky today with 2 Woods. Black Widow and Green Goblin. Up next, our blue Traxes. We found Darkhawk, Deathlock, Super Skrull, Magneto, Ultron, Johnny Blaze, Doc Ock, Namor, Deathbird, Venom, Hobgoblin, Silver Surfer, and finally Nick Fury. And our holo foils, we found Thor, Quasar, Jean Grey, and Iron Man. Up next, all of our lenticulars. We found Nomad, Sleepwalker, Silver Sable, Enchantress, Sauron, Bullseye, Mojo, White Queen, and Leader. And finally, and man, did they do very well today, the Battle Spectrum spot. We found the rainbow version for Thing vs. Hulk. And regulars for Captain America versus Red Skull, Wolverine versus Sabretooth, and then Thing versus Hulk. But very good showing, especially because of that rainbow. And we're going to do our random for these two cards. And just like always, we use random.org. It's going to be a simple left and right, where Hulk and Thing are going to be our characters on the left, and Thor and Human Torch will be our characters on the right. So just like always, we're going to use random.org to decide the fate of these two cards. So there's our list. It's just a simple left and right. And we're going to go to our virtual dice, and they're going to decide how many times we randomize our list. So our dice have decided 7 is the number. So let's go back to our list, and whoever is on the top of the 7th roll, that is the winner. All right, the winning side is the right side. So for these cards, Hulk and Thor is going to Thor, and Thing and Human Torch is going to Human Torch. And that is going to do it for this edition of Marvel's Masterpieces. We are doing 2 Topps Chrome breaks today. One is a spot break, and one is a character break. So whether you're in those new next 2 breaks or not, feel free to join the channel, because we've been finding some nice goodies out of Topps Chrome. So that should be quite a bit of fun. But until then, have yourselves a good day, and we'll see y'all later. Bye. Are we clear?